person who normally enjoys scrutinizing Hall of Fame candidates in all sports, and has even emceed this banquet in the past, it is a very humbling honor, and quite frankly, a bit awkward, to earn induction to the Sunshine State Conference Hall of Fame. As this honor comes from a group of people and educational institutions that value and produce unparalleled athletic and academic excellence, it is truly staggering to stand before you and be recognized. Being recognized alongside a special group of 6 student athletes whom I watched for their entire collegiate careers in a conference that I've been awestruck by since I was a college freshman at Rollins 30 years ago, this honor is even more meaningful. Looking back, in addition to letting you know how much I appreciate and cherish this honor, I do want to spend some time recognizing a handful of people to whom I owe a great deal of appreciation. Now, if I can do this without breaking down like my mother is probably doing right now, it will be a miracle. Don Landry hired me to be his assistant commissioner 12 years ago. He taught me about trust, loyalty, and most of all, how to get competitive people who want to beat each other every day to get along and work for the good of the student athlete and the conference. Don Landry is the person who taught me how to be a conference commissioner, and his lessons come to mind every day. Walt Riddle is the first assistant commissioner to be accorded a Hall of Fame honor by the SSC. After leaving the conference office to go back to St. Leo, Walt always challenged me to take things to the next level, even if it meant improving on the great things that he accomplished. And believe me, he accomplished a lot. More importantly, Walt taught me to appreciate a good meal at Steak and Shake with my peers when the opportunity presented itself. Walt has always been there for me, as he continues to be for so many. Jay Jones and Kelly Harrison have carried the torch so well for this conference, and I appreciate them keeping me in touch with the SSC for so many years, and undoubtedly playing a role in the honor that I'm receiving tonight. Jay, without question, was the right person at the right time for this conference, and Kelly is and always will be like a little sister to me, and I hope that she will be recognized in this fashion one day. And now for the tearjerkers. First, a couple people that took some time out of their schedule to be here tonight. A longtime family friend, Evelyn Rodriguez. One of my best friends in the world, Ken Jackson, and his wife, Carrie Sark. And also my father-in-law, Albert Perulis. Now is when it's going to get tough. My grandparents, Archie and Miriam Gordon, who are watching this from love, set up roots in Central Florida back in 1981, and that's what led me to consider going to college in Florida. They, along with my uncle Peter Gordon, who is in New Jersey, helped develop my interest in education and sports at an early age. And I really wish more than anything else that my grandparents could walk through that door right now. My mother, Charney Linder, gave me every opportunity to play every sport. And I was a career 800 hitter in Little League. I ran out real fast. And she taught me to pursue my passion while she typed papers, drove me all over creation, and gave me her credit card to buy tickets for every big baseball series played in the city of New York in the early 1980s. Even though she threw out all my old baseball cards, she's a big reason that I'm here, and I'm happy beyond belief that this event is taking place just minutes from her house. Words cannot express what she means to me, and because words cannot express that, that's why I never call her as often as I should. I would not have met my wife, Krista, had I not been hired by the conference office, as she was at Florida Tech at the same time I joined the conference. 6 years ago, she put her professional life on hold so that I could become a conference commissioner, even though it meant moving all the way to New England. Instead of setting up dueling laptops every night at the dining room table, updating websites and checking on scores, Now we use our dueling snow shovels 9 months a year. Thanks for always being there, understanding, and putting up with the most difficult and complex person in the world. And it will be our 10th wedding anniversary in 11 days. Had the conference not brought Krista and I together, there's no telling how different the lives of the two most special people in the room would be right now. Our daughter Leandra, who is 13, and our son Gordon Christian, who is 4, would not have come into our lives had Krista and I not decided to move to Massachusetts. Krista's desire to open our home is her greatest achievement, and I know that our kids will find their passion and calling in life the way that I and so many people in this room have done. To be a national champion in competitive cheer in the 6th grade, or to have the ability to make everybody smile and laugh are exceptional talents. They are special young people. And I would encourage anyone out there with love in their heart to look out for kids of all ages who need a loving home and a fighting chance above all else. Thank you again for this truly special and humbling honor. I appreciate it.